there's so many people who have the same issue I'm having, and it's not right. And something has to be done. And, you know, Rick was supportive and helped a lot. And that's how Buddies was born. And I said, there is no dog I want to name this more after than his dog Buddy, who he lost about a year ago. So it was just, it turned out really nice. And it's been amazing so far, the amount of people that have supported and the actors who have, you know, donated their time, and it's just wonderful. So, oh, here he is. Yeah, there's the man of the hour.
Hey.
I'm going to say a quick little hello. I'm Rebecca. I'm the founder of Buddies Healing Paws. I want to thank you for doing this and for opening it up to this wonderful group of ladies who and gentlemen who I see someone wearing an Oregon State shirt. And they're all wonderful. I was chatting with them a little bit, and you know, so I just wanted to say thank you. I'm going to make myself scarce so they have their time, but I'm around if anybody needs me.
Thank you, Rebecca.
No worries.
Thank you, Rebecca.
All right, I think he might have frozen.
He's frozen.
Yeah, he's frozen.
We'll just have a picture.
All right.
Well, don't go, Rebecca.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
No, don't leave yet. Hold on.
He's frozen.
I think he froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Let's see.
Leave it to the star of the show to be.
There he goes. Hold on. He's back. There he is. All right.
Hi.
Good. We're good?
Sorry about that. Yeah.
All right.
I'll-
All right. Now I'm free to go. Thank you, everybody. I'll be around if there's any issues. Otherwise, have fun.
Right on. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Bye, Rebecca.
Bye, Rebecca.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Bye.
How are you all holding up?
Enough.
Meh.
Awesome t-shirt, Patty. You like the new font?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I like it too. I like it too.
I like the sleeve and everything.
Right? I was very specific about that image. We talked a lot about it. I wanted the shroud. Yay! I wanted the shroud to. I can be really specific with graphics. Can you show everyone your sleeve with the little logo on it? Yeah, that left-hand side, I really wanted it to hug the body of the robot so that it would really appear like the wind was blowing, and then you could tell that it was a robot.
Also, yeah.
And we were looking for cute and spooky and cool at the same time. I hope we got it. So what do you guys want to talk about? Politics, medicine, philosophy?
Your new show?
There's so much going on. What's that, Jen?
Your new show? Your mini series? Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So it's called Casa Grande, the thing that I just finished shooting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It's called Casa Grande. It's it is an update of Upstairs Downstairs, which was an English show in a large manner, and it both focused on the rich upper class people and their servants, and it humanized both sides. And so this is a update of that that takes place in the Central Valley of California, where there's ranchers and wine growers as the upper crust, and then the Latino people that serve them as the lower class. And I just thought that it was a very deft bit of subversion. Or I don't know if it's subversion. Well, yeah, I guess these days it's sad to say that making Latinos human would be subversive, but also making rich people human, I think, is probably also a good thing too. But mostly, I was drawn to the idea of making Latinos human, yeah. So it like Upstairs Downstairs on the surface, it's kind of a soap opera, but underneath it is that message. And I play a guy that on the page was kind of the douchebag of the show, like the most entitled guy in the thing. And I remember
that must be good.
Yeah.
Your
I
characters.
auditioned. What's that?
I think that's a running theme with your characters.
Yeah, right. But like most of the time, I struggle the entire time to convince everyone that he's actually a good guy. And I was auditioning. I initially auditioned for the lead, and it said that he was a self-made man in the script. But then they had me read for this other character, and in the script it says that he's new money, and you can smell it a mile away. And during the audition, I was like, it's the same damn thing. Self-made man and new money is the exact same situation. The only difference between these two characters is that I'm enjoying my money. The lead is so worried about everything. He's always concerned about everybody. He's not enjoying anything. I'm a rock star. I started from nothing. I grew up without any air conditioning, and here I am. Dig it, baby. And they laughed, and I got the role. And by the end of it, they were redirecting so that I was actually a nicer guy. So I think I'm getting my way. I think I'm more of a fun character who can still be a foil to the lead. And we filmed 5 or 6 episodes just right off the bat. The production company is partnered with Warner Brothers, and they have good relationships with Netflix. And the thought is that Netflix will really probably pick it up. So nothing is guaranteed, but the fact that they filmed 5 to 6 episodes right out of the gate, right out of their own pockets, is a pretty good indication that they really think it'll get picked up. So we'll find out.
How quickly were you supposed to die, but then, got out of it?
This was one that was not going to be murder, but there isn't a whole lot of grisly death. There is one grisly death in the pilot. I will admit. It's good television, but no, I play a divorcee who loves his son, but
Well, that one was
I don't
hard
want
for
to
you, I'm
spoil
sure.
too much.
Yeah,
What's
that's
that?
Pretty true to spell.
The love your son part, that was hard for you.
Yeah,
or-
really hard. The guy that plays my son is a Buffy fan, and so he was all ready to have me be the father. And he's a great dude, talented young actor named Gunnar, who looks more like me than my son does.
That's saying something.
That's saying a lot.
He looks a lot
Yeah.
like you.
It's television is weird. In television, people's kids, when it works, they look more like clones than they do children, because the kids are a combination. But it was a good experience, and the best thing about it was that everyone, the production company, was really careful about COVID. They kept everyone safe, so much so that the crew was worried about going back home to Los Angeles after the shoot was over, because they felt so safe up in the set. And it takes place in Napa Valley, so the backgrounds are really, really beautiful, and hopefully you guys will be able to see it.
Is that where you filmed?
Yeah, Petaluma. Yeah.
Oh wow! I used to work in Petaluma. That's
Mhm.
up in the Bay Area.
Beautiful landscapes, bad cell coverage.
Oh yeah, I actually worked as a stage manager for a little winery that had a theater, and we did Shakespeare in Sonoma, Sonoma Shakes. I did that.
Really?
Yeah, out in.
Oh.
It was fun.
What plays did you do?
God, that was so long ago. We did. They did one that was kind of a combination of everything in 100 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Shakespeare in 100 minutes. We did. Oh God, Taming of the Shrew, and the other one. Damn. I can't remember the other one offhand, but I know we did Taming of the Shrew is the one I really loved doing.
Yeah, Taming of the Shrew is probably Shakespeare's most subversive play.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Yeah, I've suddenly had it. I gotta go.
It's all right. It's all right.
James, this little guy wants to say hi to you. I told him we were gonna say hi to Ghost of the Robot because that's how he knows you, and he was like, "Oh my god!"
Right on. Hey, my brother.
Say hi.
Good to see you, dude. I'm glad you like the music. I'm the guy that sings.
you before.
Yeah, you've met
You
him.
did. I remember. That was like about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, or maybe
He
time.
wasn't with me in New York, but he was with me Portland. I think is the last time you saw him.
Oh, right on, right on.
Last year.
You're getting huge, dude.
Yeah. Now he's getting all antsy. He's like, I want to go watch my show, but I know he'd be so bad.
Nice. That's a
Okay.
good one. You sound like a T-Rex.
We don't really
Gotta make your
He
growl,
wanted
man.
me to ask you to sing Dance Slow with him, but now he's shy. He's like, I don't want to sing it.
Oh,
I only know the words and the rest the song is on.
I feel good. Saturday. Got my truck. I got my pay. I feel good when I dance slow.
He knows it. He knows the words. He's just being shy.
Hey, pretty baby. Right on. I'm the voice.
He's like fanboying right now.
And I love it. I love it. And we got another one in the fold.
Yeah.
So, guys, I want to talk about vaccines. This is awesome. I was reading that the whole thing about emergency authorization for the vaccines doesn't mean that the vaccines are rushed through the process. It just means that they go to the first in line at the FDA for the process. So, like usually when you're trying to get approved, you are in line with everything else that is trying to get approved. So you might be in the process. You might be in the system for years or before anyone even looks at your chemicals. But if you have emergency use authorization, you just skip to the front of the line at the FDA for their very careful review of whether your medicine is effective and safe and can be produced efficiently. So if the FDA signs off on these vaccines, they're just as safe as any other. They're just as safe as the flu vaccine that we get every year. So I am getting 2. I'm gonna get the
Well, then you'll be
Moderna,
like 190% protected.
Exactly. I can take
I think we're
COVID
all
away
kind
from
of.
you.
I think we're all waiting for it. I think we're all going to roll up our sleeves.
I'm ready for the Dolly Parton
Everybody in this
vaccine.
group's going to be like shy about getting it.
Yeah, Dolly Parton. Jean's cousin.
Well, I had some. I'll be
Right?
honest. I had some concerns. You know, I was wondering if the FDA had gotten corrupted like some of the other agencies have been. You know, there was some word about it getting rushed through, and I was kind of like, well, I guess the healthcare workers are going to be the guinea pigs, and I'll find out if anyone turns
That was
into
my
a
initial
squirrel.
word.
I felt too.
Yeah.
They were talking today. They were talking today about the military that's going to distribute it being in line with the healthcare workers. So they're kind of the guinea pigs always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind
Oh
of
my
going.
God, as a military
"This
child,
is
I had so many
guys
shots.
and gals in the military.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, why not?
But I mean, like after reading that article, I'm like, well, guinea pig me. You know, if it's as safe as the flu, I just got a flu vaccine. It's a new vaccine every year. You know, so
Yes.
that one has never failed me. I've never been turned into a werewolf from that. So I'm just gonna. I'll be first in line if they let me, but they won't let me. But I'll
dad's
take it as soon
getting
as
it
I
too.
have it. Yeah.
My dad's gonna get it, but I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
My generation was part of the guinea pig for the chickenpox vaccine, and nothing crazy. The only thing that I did notice that was weird was like I got tested for something that they checked to see if you're varicella immune, and they're like, "Oh, you're not immune," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like I got the vaccine when I was a child," and they're like, "Yeah, you're definitely not immune. You need to go get another shot." I'm like, "Oh, so maybe I was part of the placebo group."
Thank God. Oh my God.
We did the polio in school, the
Mhm.
sugar cube.
Yep.
So, but I'm a military brat, so Lonnie, you can talk to this. We got our vaccinations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because our dads traveled, and all of the kids, they lined us up at different ages. You got your boosters and stuff. And it's like,
Yeah.
So getting those vaccinations is like, yeah, here's my sleeve.
That's-
But
and
I
Dr.
just spent a
Canula is
week.
done.
I just spent
You
a
had
horrible week taking medicine. And I'm not a medicine person. I don't like taking medicine. So.
What happened?
I was gonna say, you can see her eye.
Plant. Yeah, it's all over my Facebook. I shared. My eye, this eye right here, just squelched. Oh, it was.
You got
zombie.
poison ivy.
Poison ivy.
Yeah, I was trimming Mom's yard up, getting it ready for winter,
Mm-hmm.
and the last plant,
Backed her back.
I trimmed it, and man, it got a vengeance on me. It was deep.
Yeah, it did. It was.
And it's still itchy. It's like I just want to.
Oh, don't do it. Yeah.
I know.
Well, you look great.
If I didn't know
Thank
what it
you.
was, I'd have thought you had shingles.
This is a lot of makeup. But this is a lot of taking tons and tons of lotions and anti-itch and stuff, and it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, I remember I've had poison oak a lot. It grew wild on the small mountain that my dad lived on in Marin County, and we would just tear up and down that mountain. It was glorious actually, but you had to know what poison oak looked like.
Well, this
Yeah.
was hidden, and it snuck up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer,
Good.
ask your question. Jennifer B.
Unmute.
We had asked Mark to ask you if you got to see the video we set up for your birthday this year.
Yes, that was so good. That was one of the best things about my birthday because there's very little going on my birthday. It's like I get a little party.
Obviously, we were bored too, so yeah, it was good.
I think we did good for acting, baking that.
Yeah, I know. And the editing was fabulous.
That was Jennifer.
That was Jen.
Yeah, it all made sense.
I heard
It's
him.
like one continuous thing. Everyone, and that I loved it because everyone seemed very connected. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was a great idea to bring. It was like everyone's together, and I thought that was just conceptually just really, really fabulous.
Glad you liked it.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
doing a project for Juliet for her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking a little longer because we're sending this doll around, and it's a Miss Edith doll, and she's lost Drew. She's gotten separated from Drew, and so each of us is taking her around our area that we live in, and we're taking pictures, and we're going to put it together in a photo book,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a little diary, like dear mommy, I'm looking for you. Jesse's already done her part, and Patty, and so we're each getting the doll, and there's about 12 of us. There it is. There she is.
Oh my God.
And we're
And so
taking
you-
pictures, and she's doing different things in our homes, and Juliet's
That's
been
beautiful.
just really. Deb is in on it,
Mhm.
and we're going to try to get it to her by her birthday in March, but COVID.
You got to mail the doll back and forth.
Yeah, she's been
yeah.
traveling. She's been traveling.
Hopefully
She
by
was
the
just
time
in Canada.
she
Yeah.
makes it- hopefully by the time she makes it to Vegas, there'll be actually things to do here.
She's the only one. She's the only one that can travel.
Right?
Nobody else can travel.
She
Well,
was.
it's been a little challenging with the post office the way it is.
Mhm.
Like-
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take her to
My new Ghost of the Robot hoodie, I had to send it back because it was a little big, so I'm wearing the older one. But I did
Yeah.
I got the new one, and it was in Puerto Rico. I kid you not, for a week. Why it was in
Oh.
Puerto Rico, I don't know. But it went from Phoenix to Puerto Rico, sat in Puerto Rico, going from town to town in Puerto Rico for a week. And then when I got it, I held it up and I'm going, this is like,
Oh my God.
this is big. So,
So
I
back
sent
to
it.
Puerto Rico.
No, I'm hoping it's going to go back and I'm going to get the right size.
Oh, I
Gotta get
hope
one.
so.
But I got my
Oh.
poster.
Yay!
So anyway,
Oh,
so
thank you.
yeah, that's what we're working on now, the Juliet project, and so we're.
Are you
keeping
guys
in
still having? Are you guys still getting together on Zoom just to talk with each other? Are you guys keeping up with each other?
Yeah, the chat.
We
chat a
chat.
lot.
We actually type out.
Yeah.
We don't want each other looking at each other. It's like, yeah, we can Zoom, but you're not going to look at me. I'm going to comb my hair today.
Group chats the last few days because I was at Walmart every time you guys.
Yeah, she's
were on
always
the
at
phone with me.
Walmart. Adrian's at Walmart.
Adrian
I
butt dialed us from Walmart.
Yeah, you started
He
a
butt
video
dials
chat
all
today.
the time. Adrian will just look, a video call's coming in from Adrian. It's like,
Oops.
And then she disappears.
Everyone joined it, and then Adrian left.
Yeah.
Right.
and
Adrian-
Jesse's always going, can't, I'm teaching, can't, I'm teaching, can't,
Yeah.
I'm
No matter
teaching.
what time of day. Sorry, I'm working.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm
sorry, I'm working.
Yeah,
Bless her
Adrian
heart.
did the Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
It's like we're all talking, and all of a sudden, where the hell is Adrian? He started this.
She
wait.
Irish-fied me.
I don't know if you can say. I'm gonna play this quick like thing just to prove to you that my kid does know the words to your song. He wasn't faking it. Like,
I'll take a I'll hold you, but
That is awesome.
like out of nowhere, I sent them a video of like I was downstairs and he's up in his room and he's like screaming the words while he's jumping on the bed. And I was like, I think I broke my child. I was like, I need to get him on a different song so that he can just stop saying that one over and over
Yeah.
again.
Driving you crazy. How are you doing? Are you homeschooling him? And
He's not in school yet. He's only 3.5. So
I'm homeschooling.
he's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that going?
It's entertaining all the time. You can see.
Wow.
Okay, there's 3 teachers here.
Mhm.
Still for you, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Just
I know.
have Gene
He's,
homeschool all your kids. Just
There
have
is no
them
way.
homeschool.
I honestly, I feel for every single teacher I've worked with. I don't see how they're doing it. I really don't. It was hard before when you had them coming to you, but I don't see how I could have done that. I don't think I mean, I could have done videos and stuff like that, and I could have taught, but it's such a
not
teaching
the
art.
same.
You have to have the child there. I mean, it's an interactive, it's a give and take. It's
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, whew, I dodged that one.
I
Youngest
know,
girl-
man. You are the
It's
luckiest in the world. You retired at the exact right moment.
It's like, yeah.
I'm wondering if it's harder being a parent homeschooling your kid or being the teacher on the other end. Like,
It's a teacher.
It's okay.
My
A
youngest
lot of people
is in
assume that
and you cannot video chat with kindergartners. They are under the chair, on the table, running after the cat. It's the teachers have it worse. I promise.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
didn't want to subject them to mine. so-
parenting is parenting and teaching is teaching.
Yeah.
And it's not the same. You can't expect a parent to be able to know all the little tricks on teaching. Okay? And you
Mhm.
can't teach math. It's just like I can't teach math. They tried to get me to tutor kids in math, and it's like, Jesse can teach math.
I
But putting boxes, it's like, what are you doing? Why are you drawing little boxes? Stop drawing little boxes.
I think my biggest hope for this to be over is the fact that hopefully, because he'll be in preschool next year, is that I won't have to homeschool him next year. That this will be, I'm like, can we please get this together so that my son can actually go away for a couple hours a day?
I'm hoping that there'll be more support for public education.
The vaccine.
Now that new administration, oh yeah,
Mhm.
like
Dr.
the
Jill.
box.
I know. I saw your post, James, where you're like, where were you when you found out and you were behind your plastic screen?
Yeah. I'm back at that. I'm back behind the screen till
Oh, no.
Tuesday. Because I got out of there, and we had a day and a half where we could be together. We put up the Christmas tree, and then I got back on the road to do more filming. And was up there for a week and came back down, and I'm sequestered again. So I am
I
forced
put my tree up.
to play video games. I
Oh.
have nothing else. It's just horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible.
Do you play PlayStation or Xbox?
Both. And
Oh.
Switch.
My husband had Switch. He played what's that new animal game?
Animal Crossing.
And then he plays like, what do you play, babe? Apex, I think, on his Xbox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the dinosaurs and them. Oh no, Apex. Yes, I know a developer for the Apex.
I don't know anything about that stuff, but I know that I had to let him have his designated Xbox nights.
Yeah.
Just be on it all the time. So we're like, these are your nights that you play video games. Otherwise, you're with family.
They did a study and it helps mental health.
Oh, really?
Video gaming. Yeah, it's turning out to.
You're gonna be like, babe, I need to play my video game.
I need my mental health day.
My mom is 86 and she plays Mahjong online. And
Wow.
and the reason she does that, now her grandson, her youngest grandson, we kind of talked him into challenging her and said, why don't you challenge your grandma to a game?
That's beautiful.
And he's always like with his Xbox and everything. It's like, oh yeah, well, I don't want to, beat her too badly. And I said, well, play mom. Yeah, play your grandma. And she whooped him like a dog. I mean, just like, whoa, she won. Beat him bad.
Wow.
I mean, like, there was nothing left of him.
How did he react? Was he beaten down, or was he like?
He just kind of stared like this, like. and it's like, and the reason she plays the games is to keep her mind alert.
Right.
And I said, Mama, you just keep doing that because I don't want your mind going, because it's bad enough that your body has trouble, getting around. But no, it's like, keep that alert, please keep that alert. It's like,
yeah.
I want you to recognize me as long as possible. So she plays games every day. And
that's beautiful. If you can get her to play a game where you have to memorize a 3-dimensional map. So
see, her Mahjong's at.
Like that.
Her Mahjong's 3D. And she has to match and stuff like that. And she doesn't do a timer. I mean, it's like, but she plays it all day. Like, I'll go down there and I'll check on her and said, what's happening? What's going on? And she, like, she will sometimes won't even pay attention because she's really doing well. So you can tell it's like, okay, well, I'll come back. I'll come back later. Yeah, she's 86. So
far out. Hey, good.
Yeah,
good genes,
play.
man. Seriously.
Like super annoyed if your wife comes in and is like, babe, I need, and you're like, oh, but I'm about to die. Like, you know how many times I've gotten yelled at because I made my husband die on his game?
Oh yeah. Well, because you get into a certain level, and you'll die if anyone gets your attention for a second, you'll just die. That's happened to me many times. Yes, honey. Ah, damn it. Yeah.
I tell you what, my problem is I'm not really good at it. So, but I'm playing this one game, and every once in a while I'll get lucky and I'll get free life. So I get to play for like an hour for free. Like I don't have to pay for lives, or I don't have to earn them. So yesterday I was going to put up like a Christmas tree. I cleaned my house, got it all ready. I have to move furniture around just to make it fit. And
I did that.
I got 7 hours of free life. And by God, I played it because I could. So for 7 hours, Rick just sent me Rick Worthy, who's part of this, just sent me a photo.
Oh, right on.
He sent me a beautiful video message, and not video message, but an audio message. I love him. He's a
Hey
dear
guys, I gotta go. I gotta prepare an audition that I gotta get filmed today for something that films up in Toronto. Which if I get it, I'm gonna have to drive up to Vancouver and get a plane in Canada, which is the only. I told my agent it's the only way I would fly is if I get on a plane in Canada. I'm not going to get on a plane in America and fly to Canada. I actually ordered a bubblehead online that I haven't gotten yet, so that I could fly in America, but I haven't gotten that yet. So, but anyway, I've got to get that on tape. And what it's
When is that?
Huh?
Is it coming out? When is it?
I don't know what the dates are offhand, but I've got to get the tape out today. But it's just an audition, so I probably
There's
won't get
supposed
it. But
Don't be so
Well,
defeatist.
no, don't say
No.
that. Don't put it out there like that.
I just get to have fun today.
Philly is in January, but I doubt if Philly will happen.
Mhm.
The Wizard World Philly.
I suspect
January?
that we won't be able to have conventions for one more year. I think the most hopeful that I am is that in a year we may start to see football games and baseball games being attended, and we might be seeing conventions as well. But we'll take it as it comes. But yeah, I'm prepared for another year of this, which is
So
fun.
just be to be
Can
seeing
hang
our
on.
video a lot.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
do a lot of these. Do a lot of these for us.
Yeah, I'll do as many as
If
come my
you're
way.
there, we'll come. We'll
Okay.
come. Thank you for letting us do this as a group
Yes,
instead
thank
of
you.
bidding
Yeah.
against
Yes.
each other,
I
attacking each other.
I felt
We were
so
all
much
bidding.
pressure. I felt so much pressure because normally Jean's the one to like handle this kind of stuff. And then when
Yeah.
Jean was like, "Oh, I'm gonna let Crystal take the lead," I was like, "Oh God, don't mess up."
Well, you did great. And we got to
James,
spend
just
some
so
time.
you know, this group right here, these are love. I just love everybody on this screen. Yeah, you too, Rebecca.
Mhm.
And we're doing a Christmas together. We're doing Secret Santas right now and Christmas card exchanges.
Oh.
So our Christmas cards are coming in. We had like 30 people in the James Marsters and Mark
Open these. Sitting here.
the Mark Divine Appreciation Society. We did a Christmas card exchange, a holiday card exchange. So our
Mhm.
cards are being sent back and forth now across internationally. We have 100,
Is
not
awesome.
100, but 30 people
That's
exchanging
awesome.
cards. So thank you for being you and letting
Yeah.
us. you
It's
know.
coming in handy right now, right? It's especially
it's
important right
just
now.
everyone's saying, I got my card, I got cards from this person, this person, this person, and they're starting to come in and it's just really
I got my
making
card.
everyone,
Yay!
everyone's just
Got a
kind of
box.
like, it's
Beautiful.
just making our hearts warm to share that. And
And you
it's
guys can
because
give
of
that to
you.
each other. Well, it's because you're doing it for each other too. I mean, like I say, I'm the excuse, but you guys are the show.
Well, you got it going. You got us all together. So thank you for
Bless
that.
your hearts. I love you guys.
Thank you,
I will
everybody.
hopefully
Thank
see
you,
you very
Love you
soon.
too.
Love
Merry
each other.
Christmas.
Bye.
Yeah.
Happy
Bye-bye.
holidays.
Bye.
Thank you.
And these-
All right. Thank you all. I think he's either frozen or gone. But thank you guys so much for all your support and, for doing this. And I was just saying, Jean, it's funny you mentioned Rick because I was texting him. I'm like, these ladies are and gentlemen, sorry, are wonderful.
But I mean,
Used to it.
So.
Rick just sent me, I got a little notification in the corner of my laptop and it said that he sent me a photo and I don't know what it is, but he added, "You want to?"
Yes.
So I got to go check and see what he wants me to do.
Oh boy.
You know what that means.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
It's Rebecca, it's from the cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have figured. He always has these like inside jokes.
No, this was okay. I'm Southern,
Mhm.
in case you didn't know.
I could tell.
You gotta
I am a Southern woman, and well, I'm never married or anything because why? And so anyway, the thing is the 3 words that a Southern woman wants to hear is not "I love you." It's "you want to." I mean, it just cut through all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And you just say, "You want to?" It's like boom. And so that was the joke on the cruise.
Also, if you talk to Rick, tell him that his Russian assassins.
He literally just messaged me right now. Just messaged me. As you were saying that, he's telling me Cruise Con summer 2015.
But he's got this bugged.
Tell him his Russian assassins say hi.
Oh wait, hold on. You know what?
If
Here,
he's
wait.
free, put him in
Say
there.
it, go ahead. Say it
Bring him in.
yourself. Go ahead.
Hey Rick.
Oh, you want? Oh,
I'm
okay.
recording this for him.
Okay. Hey Rick, your Russian assassins say hi. We miss you. We love you.
All right.
Hi, Rick.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'll do it
Oh,
again.
no,
Oh,
no.
no, he's fine.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Jean.
Oh, no, it's like, hi, Rick. Yeah, I want to.
Yes.
Gina always wants to.
Oh, he's got the sexiest voice. I kid you
know.
not.
Every time I do a Zoom with
Oh,
him,
my
my
goodness.
sister is always like, "Can I just listen?" I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah, yeah. You just shut your eyes and it's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very smooth.
He's
I
one of the
think
good ones.
when I was watching The Magicians, and there was like a part where in The Magicians where he got truth serumed, and he started talking about how he lost his virginity to like one of his teachers or something, and then he stops and he's like, "Fuck." I lost it. Like that was the best part. Like that's where I was like, "Oh my god, I love this guy."
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if everyone else has had a chance to meet him, but if you do, he's one of my favorite people in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's just the nicest
Genuine,
man.
very genuine, very
Yeah.
lovely, a lovely human being.
He really is, and he genuinely cares about people. Like when he talks to his fans, he's constantly asking them about them, and he wants to know. He wants to know who you are, what you do, and I love him. I love him. He's one of my favorite friends I've ever had in my
I
whole life.
tell you, when you're sitting in a stateroom on a cruise ship and you're all like stuck in the same boat and it's awful. I mean, it's like, and a lot of this is Lonnie and Sean's making it work because it was their stateroom. And we had the two Bitten boys, Grayson and Steve from the show Bitten. They were also there. And then we had, oh gosh, what, 10 of us? And we were all James fans. We were all James fans, all of us.
Yeah.
But we met the three men, the three other actors, because we were sharing this pain, this chaos, this craziness. So Rick was sitting there and he's going, you can order chocolate chip cookies at 3 a.m. on your TV and they'll deliver them. And it's like, and see, they never cruised before.
Yeah.
And, it was like, cool. It was just telling stories and stuff. And it was just like really neat to watch him sit on this couch and it's just like, but a lot of the entertainment, the host is Lonnie and Sean. It was fun.
So much fun. It was a ridiculous time.
But meeting him like that, see, you'll never forget that. You'll never forget that. It wasn't
different than like meeting at like a booth or like, doing a photo.
Yeah, it was totally, it was going to be different anyway because it was a cruise convention. But still, this was because of the situation, how it worked out. It's like, never will forget that.
Yeah.
And we became friends as opposed to fan meeting guest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, he walked out. His luggage, a fan's luggage got mixed up with his luggage and they were sent to the same stateroom. And he had to share a stateroom with, what was his name?
Richard Hatch.
Richard Hatch. And it's like, I don't know Richard. And it was like they were giving him, they were saying, okay, you celebrity people have to share rooms. But they were giving them single beds. Like they had to share a bed.
Oh,
it's like we'll do that. Fans will do that because
you can't ask them.
Yeah, I slept with all these people except I think Shauna and
not me.
Jennifer. I slept.
You don't love me.
I'm pretty sure I slept with these right here. Yeah, I slept with a lot of them. But anyway, Rick was like, I have to share a room with Richard Hatch, and so we were meeting them as people, and it was so fun to listen. Like share this pain. But the funny thing was. Rick was like, he was just so, he wanted, okay, I was heading down to Lonnie and Sean's stateroom because we were just on the ship and it's like, oh, we made it on the ship. It might be okay, it might turn out. Well, he was kind of lost because he didn't know where his luggage was and he didn't know, like, no one was there to guide them.
Well, didn't he not actually have a room yet?
That's what.
He didn't. His luggage got like they were supposed to have these wonderful staterooms, and the woman just dumped us, and then they ended up with.
I have a surprise for you guys. Hold on, hold that thought.
Okay.
Oh, guess who's going to be joining?
Yay!
Hold on 1 second. I got to find the link to send to him. He's like, "Can I hop on for a second?"
Yeah.
Pretend it's a surprise. I don't know if I was supposed to say anything.
Oh, well.
Actually,
Well,
that.
right,
It
we
was
can
a
act
surprise.
surprised.
It is a surprise.
All I
Really?
know is he was walking down the hall and he looked like, where is this woman leading me? I said, come on with us. You know, and it was
Not
Christine
creepy
and
at
me.
all.
Christine and me. And so this poor man was like, do
Yeah.
I follow the, you know?
Well, yeah, and then when you guys got to our room, like you came in and like he's kind of out there in the hall, and he's kind of just like
Yeah, it's like,
leaning
I don't
around
know
the
if I
door
wanna go in there.
frame. I'm like, yeah. He's like, can I come in? I'm like, yes.
Like, get your
No,
way.
not you.
But I was saying that you had this whole thing prepared about what you were going to talk about, fan reaction, you know, when you met him. And I said that when we actually met him, it was like totally different. What the heck is going on? It's like,
We kind of did have a fan reaction when we met him, though.
Yeah.
That was before we got on that bus for that stupid city tour.
yeah,
Is that the one that James sat with sunglasses on the whole time?
What's
we
that?
could write a book. Oh, look
Was
at the
that, was
puppies.
that city tour? Is that the one where he?
Oh, sorry, I just noticed the puppy.
Yep.
Distracted.
What did
Yeah.
you do to
That's
her?
Sputnik. That's Sputnik.
Oh my god, I love that name.
She's passed out.
Aw, I have my
Yeah, that
dog
dog
passed out
cares
next
not
to
a
me,
bit.
too.
What's
Rebecca,
so?
Definitely tell Steve.
This
thanks
is
for
like-
approving the group chat.
I will.
I'll email him. I'll email him.
I'm gonna message him as well. It's probably send him like a little picture I took while I was incognito. I took a little snap.
Oh, I hope I don't have dork face because I usually have dork
No, everybody
face.
was smiling. Everybody was
fine.
just smiling. It was a great picture. Oh, I actually have the reason I started. Whiskey, come here. This little girl is the reason I started this.
Oh, puppy.
I've been seeing Whiskey's picture online.
Whiskey,
Yeah,
what a great name.
that's my
I
girl.
love that.
Hi, hi, yes, hi, I love you.
Have
He's like turning his computer on. It takes him a minute. I had to teach him how to Zoom once. Rick had no idea how to Zoom. He was like, can you help me? I was like, sure. This is how you get on. This is what you do.
Okay, are you talking about Rick or Whiskey?
No. I told Whiskey how to Zoom. She's an expert now. She's going to do these for me from now on.
Hey, I love dogs. Dogs
Yeah,
are smart.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
They're
I know
seriously
somebody.
the best.
I was
My
like,
dog, he was with me for 20 years. I got him as a Christmas present.
We doing
Um,
I got people.
I got rid of the boyfriend that gave him to me as a Christmas present.
Perfect.
And
Smart.
boy was 20.
Wow.
He was 20 and oh, look at this. Look.
Oh,
look.
Support us.
He's not
Oh,
happy I woke him
looky.
up.
Oh, cool.
Is that a
Everyone's
Minecraft
showing-
thing we're
I don't
seeing
have
here?
anything to show.
Is that a Minecraft
Yeah.
toy he's sharing?
Here, a sheep.
Derek, what you got?
Oh, hi, puppy.
Hey, I don't collect these, but every time my brother David would
Yes, you.
upset
Oh, that's
me
a real
and be
tortoise.
mean to me, he would buy me a sheep. So I have a herd, a flock of sheep over here, whatever you call them, of sheep, because every time he did something to upset me, he bought me a sheep. I know.
My cat has run off with the other kitten. I have a kitten, and my daughter has a kitten. And she lives
Aw.
in a duplex, and they live upstairs. And we have finally opened the door and let them play. I hear zoom, zoom, thump, thump, thump.
Oh, hi, puppy. Look at all these puppies. I love it.
wait, hold on. I got another one.
Another one?
Oh my God, I love it.
Oh, look at
okay,
these
here.
doggies.
This is
Oh
easier.
my gosh. That's her
There's all
puppies.
three of them.
All three.
I don't
I'm
know.
not gonna try to pick up all
Jennifer
three of them.
Stuckey shows dogs. She
Really?
shows her
She
dogs.
said, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
competitions,
Agility.
agility.
Yeah, one of the little dogs just peed on our bed out of excitement.
Of course it did.
Oh, look at
He
there.
said,
Look,
hold on. Give him a minute.
every dog.
Oh, who's a fluffy?
That dog is not happy, Jen.
What kind of dog is that?
Peaches,
Russell's
peaches.
ripping?
Oh
Angry.
my God. So cute.
Oh,
He's like, put me down. I could not pick up
That's
either of
Jesse's
my
cat.
dogs. They're way too big.
Jesse's cats have they're big, they're beautiful cats.
Is it a
Look at
Maine
little
Coon?
peaches.
What kind of cat is
Little
that?
peaches.
It's not a little, it's a ragdoll.
Oh, I love those cats. They're literally the cutest kittens ever.
Thanks.
Oh, hi, kitty. And yours is an orange. Is that a tabby?
Tabby. Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, cute.
I want a cat.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
dog. My other
This
dog.
is
Look at
my
his face.
beast.
I said cat, and he's like, "No, the raccoon. Go get the
Oh,
raccoon."
look at this. Yeah, it's
Look
like
at the
the unicorn.
I'm
Green has a
outside.
raccoon.
If I brought that raccoon outside, yeah, it'd be a raccoon in a tree.
Aw, my dog loves animals. Like if he can chase a cat and like play with it, he will. If he
I-
can
I
like,
have an
oh, here he is. Here's Rick.
Okay.
And they're off.
Yay! Welcome to the party.
Hi.
Hello, people. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Yeah, very good. Very
I'm like this.
clear.
Are you sure? Are you sure you can hear me?
We can hear you. So good to see you.
Dean, I love you. I miss you. I want to marry you. What you doing?
I want to. I want to. What can I say?
Baby, since 2015, I've been wanting to.
Hey, I think it's about time, don't you? Tick tock, tick tock.
Sean, my Russian assassin, Sean and Lainey. Oh my God, man, this is like this is like a throwback. This is like I'm having like some major flashback right now. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
How long? How long have you got? First of all, I'm just popping in and out. I just wanted to say thank you so much for doing this so much.
Thank you.
It means,
Thank you.
it means the world.
Thank you guys.
Really does, yeah. So
This is our Giving Tuesday thing.
right on. Right. Well, thank you so much. And Rebecca sent. I just came back in. I went and did some grocery shopping, and I'm being a very responsible, safe person. And the second I got back, Rebecca, this picture came up of the whole Zoom meet, and I said, oh man, I missed out on some fun. So
Yeah, you just missed James. He just signed off a little while ago.
I know. How was the conversation with James?
Good fun.
It's good.
Good.
I will say I miss on the cruise. I think my favorite thing that happened was you and James talking about doing theater in Chicago, like at the same time. That was the best discussion. And I think
it wasn't planned. It was spontaneous. And that's
I think Dean and I would pay another donation if you guys wanted to recreate that. That would be great.
You do a little panel, just talk about theater, get some of your theater people together. If it can go with a charity, great. If it's just going in your pocket, great. I don't care. But that is so fun to listen. I mean, you guys might think it's boring to talk about stuff like that, but you guys were talking about Chicago days.
That's right.
And early days in theater. And that is so incredibly awesome to hear. Those stories, love it.
Thank you so much. I had never met James until that night. So and that day that we did the convention and the panel. And I think some of us had already been partying together before the panel.
Yes.
But, I had seen him before. I think I maybe had seen James maybe at a convention or something, maybe just in passing, but we have never actually sat down, together and had a conversation. So I said, man, you were in Chicago too. I was too. So, it was really great, and
the same time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think we were there like we were there right around the same time, but then I think he came to LA maybe a year or two before I did. And then I came like in 95, like 5 years ago, like 1995 is when I came to LA. So,
so you were there first, actually.
I think he was there first.
No, you were.
I was there first.
Yeah, he went from Chicago to Seattle, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He went to Chicago and then Seattle and then LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is 3 of 5.
We all met, everybody on the screen, and now Rebecca, because of James.
That's right.
All of us
Yeah.
became friends through James's from Buffy and meeting James and started online for a lot of us, and then we met at conventions. And now we're Secret Santa pals and stuff like that.
and Russian assassins.
Yet.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? I don't know how many people know about this. I'm sure Gene knows about this Russian assassin thing, but it's the funniest shit to me.
That was all in your brain, by the way.
I know. I was,
was all you.
like, their plan A, let's get Rick really fucked up and inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
God.
That's in my defense. That's my plan with everybody.
With everybody, right? Of course. That's the go-to plan. And
What
then-
I like about it is that Rick was scared that was working. And he thought that was working.
It was actually working. I was like, I'm gonna die. They're gonna throw me over this fucking ship off into the Mediterranean. That's it. That's
I
it.
can still remember the look on your face.
Yeah.
When Christine and I was walking down this corridor, you were so like, what's going on?
What's going on?
Like, this is so effed up, you know? It's like, and it's like, oh, come on. Come with me. We'll go see Lonnie and Sean and everything will be better. Lonnie and Sean, and you were walking down this narrow little corridor, and after a while, it just got to the part where left the door cracked open because people were coming in and out of their stateroom, and people wanted to come in that didn't even know us.
Right.
It's like, oh, they're partying in there.
That's right. Right. Yeah. They were like, that's where the fun is. It's inside that room.
It's like there's a lot of people in there. It's like
These are the
what's
people who
going
snuck booze on board.
Yep.
Yeah. and
insect repellent.
you guys
That was
also
insect repellent. That wasn't
you brought your
booze.
own. You brought your own alcohol from Rome or Venice. Or, like every port we stopped, there was always alcohol available. Yes.
Well, we brought in some. We smuggled some on initially, but what happened? There was
Very matter of fact about it. I love it.
Yeah.
It was it was
Smuggled
insect
it on
repellent in containers of insect repellent.
Yeah, I bought these fakes from Amazon.com. They're like a fake conditioner bottle and a fake sunblock and fake insect repellent. And so we smuggled that on initially, and then we had a day trip. We went to Sorrento, where they are famous for their lemons and their limoncello. And one of the lunches we had, like most of the people in our little crew didn't want to drink all of it, so it all went to Sean. And,
Weaklings.
yeah, the tour guide found out that we both like limoncello, but she had this bottle as we were gonna get back on the ship. She's like, "Here, have this," and it was her gift to us. Like she enjoyed our group or whatever, but so we had this bottle where I'm like, how can we get this on? So luckily we had a Mountain Dew bottle or something. And poured it in there.
Yes, you did.
Saved the bottle. That was the one where we smuggled on at a port of call.
Yeah. I was like, I like them. They're fun. and everybody was so. It was one of those weird. Because I was trying to explain to Rebecca what it was, and it was sort of the convention. Well, long story short, earlier. Let's rewind a bit. First of all, I'm so sorry. I've been so rude. Hello, Shauna Harrison, and hello, Crystal Johnson, and hello, Patty B. Beautiful ladies, and sorry about that. I saw Nicole earlier this year in February in Germany, and we hung out for a minute, and
you saw Fari too, right?
I saw Fari. I saw Farida. We met in London, and this is one of the reasons why I love this little thing here, because like, hey, I'll be in Germany like in 3 days. And then she said, great, I can get off. We can maybe get a beer. So we hung out and just had dinner. Fari and I had dinner, and then Nicole and I kind of walked around for a little while, and I had this crazy ass hangover. And I remember, and it sort of reminded me of the cruise because it was so sort of spontaneous. Like I had this crazy ass hangover somewhere in the middle of Germany between Berlin and Munich. I had no idea where and I was like, that alone is cool to me. But I was like, my head is fucking killing me. So, and I stayed in the hotel that Nicole works at, and she got me like a family discount. So I stayed in the hotel, and then we celebrated her birthday the previous night, I think the night I checked in or the following night. And then I woke up with this blistering headache. And the first thing I'm thinking is just go to like a 7-Eleven or a gas station. They'll have Tylenol, right? Wrong. You can't buy medicine and stuff like that at a gas station or like a typical sort of, walk-in store. Like you have to go to a pharmacy because you're in Germany. That's how the rules are. So I texted Nicole, and she said, you can come down, just walk down to my apartment. I'll give you these painkillers. It was the most painful walk ever. Like it took me, it was just 3 blocks away from the hotel, but it felt like an hour walk. You know, I was just like, oh God. And then
That's a hell of a hangover.
Oh, it was crazy. Like I was like, I'm gonna die right here in the middle of Germany somewhere. And long story short, we met up later that day, the painkillers worked, and then we started talking about the cruise. And we started talking about how we all met. And it was like the convention that almost didn't really happen.
Yeah.
You know, and it was, I think that's what made it so fun, is there's like, we all got a chance to, you know, have some hang time together.
It's kind of funny because I've gone to a lot of conventions, like 30 years worth. There was always one that was the worst until
that.
Until that.
Until the convention cruise. And then that shot up right to the top. But even though the convention, the cruise con was bad, it was also one of the most memorable and fun times ever.
That's right. Yeah.
Because you know, meeting you, Rick, and meeting Grayson and Steve, and
just
hanging together, and Lonnie and Sean helped get us. I'd never been to Europe, so for me it was phenomenal to get to go to all the different cities.
Yeah, it was.
I cried when I saw Michelangelo's David.
Yeah.
I boohooed.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, that was so beautiful.
Yeah.
So it was memorable. The cruise itself was great. The convention sucked.
Yeah.
But and it does get #1 for oh my God, never again.
Yeah.
But you can't. Oh gosh, I would never trade it for anything.
Trade that.
Yep. Yeah.
Exactly. I totally agree. Here, cheers to that.
It's so funny when you were talking about Sean, you were thinking Sean and Lonnie were trying to get you messed up. I was like, I mean, they do that, but
That's Sean.
Okay, at least Sean will carry your shoes for you, because I had heels on. We went to the Ghost of the Robot concert at WhedonCon, and he just picked up my heels and like was carrying my shoes. I was like, okay, so at least you get me messed up, but like you can at least carry my shoes around.
Where do you live?
I'm in Vegas.
You live in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, and please forgive me, have we met before or no?
No, I've been watching The Magicians, and I was texting Sean and Lonnie. I'm like, oh my God, we know him. And I was like, I like love this guy. So I was like,
thank you
go
so
to a
much.
con because I need to meet him. So this is awesome.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you so much. Wow, y'all have made my day, man. Thank you.
I told you, I was like, I love these ladies. They're awesome. I was telling you, so much fun.
Yeah, because I was like, is Gene there, and Sean and Lainey? I love all of them. So, you know, but it's so nice to meet all of you, and I'm just gonna kind of make my way out of this Zoom so I can get on with this crazy day. I've got a podcast to do in a couple of hours, so I bought a new microphone and I'm getting ready to use it. And it's been so nice to see all of y'all, and thank you so much. Thank you.
Hopefully at some point we'll get to meet in person.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah. Well, I've done a lot of, like Jean said, Jean's done a lot of conventions, and I'm sure all of us have. I've done quite a few conventions now. I'm not a rookie anymore. You know, when I first started doing conventions, I was like, I had some credits, you know, but you know, it was like the Star Trek credits were sort of kind of getting me into the convention world. And I remember the first, you know, legit sort of convention I did. It was in New York. It was at college in Long Island, and I had a tiny little placard that said Rick Worthy, and I had a tiny little desk, and I would just hope that someone would stop by. And then, you know, as years go by and, you know, you get older and you get more experience, and things come up like Battlestar Galactica and Supernatural. Supernatural was really the one that you know, I humbly say it really got me into a lot of conventions, and not only with creation entertainment, but just other ones as well around the world, you know, and I think it really helped me get to Spain so I could meet all you folks. So
that's where I first saw you was Magicians, actually. And then we would all talk about what shows we were watching in quarantine, and Lonnie was like, hey, we know the guy that plays the headmaster in that show. And then I watched Vampire Diaries, and I was like, hey, he's the headmaster Monster Guys and Vampire Diaries too.
Yeah. I'm always playing now. I'm now at, I'm 53, almost 54. Now I play like dads. Even Dean Fogg is sort of a dad, but Alpha Vamp, he's a father figure, so to speak. But I'm blessed to still be here on this planet and still be rocking and rolling. And so, thank y'all for contributing to this cause. In my dog's name, Buddy's Healing Paws. So Rebecca, thank you. Let me give you a kiss right here. Don't move. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. Stay safe.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Great seeing you, Rick. Take care.
Always great to see you, and thanks so much. And I hope we can, when this apocalypse thing is over, we'll all get together again one day.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Count on it.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.